have to leave from behind the pulpit, leave out of the church building. You know,
That's right.
COVID teach us all so many lessons. People
Yes,
never know that they could survive without going to church.
that's right.
They
But
thought
they're
that they
doing
had
it.
to go to church, right? And yet
Yes, we
here
are.
we are. Yet here we are. We're surviving without going to church. To
Yes, because the fact of the matter is,
physical church.
yeah, the fact of the matter is this: we have come to the realization now, as per the biblical teaching, that the church is not the building, but the church is the body of
Yeah.
believers. Because what we had first was that many of us believed that the church was the physical structure that has been set up and has been erected and sanctified. But no, the church is not the building. The Bible teaches that the church is the body of believers. When we get together in a holy convocation, a gathering, that is when we are a church, where the people are.
Right, right. And so we have to do more. I'm afraid we have to step out from behind that pulpit and do much more than we are currently doing
That
to,
is,
to
that is
influence the
correct.
young people. We have to meet them where they are.
That is
We
so
have
correct.
to meet them
Because
where they are because we are destroying ourselves, we are destroying the society. And we cannot sit back and do nothing and say
that,
we are leaders of the society. How do you sit back and do nothing? You're
man,
not safe. If you do nothing, you or your family, your kids, they're not safe.
yeah, that is so true.
It's only a
Because
matter of time.
yeah, because the fact of the matter, even coming from Newmarket,
Mhm.
even as you would know, back in the days in Newmarket, you could sleep with your door wide open. So when the Prime Minister would have said that going forward, you can sleep with your windows and doors open, many persons from Newmarket could do that years gone by, but no persons would not even do that anymore because
Right.
they are so
Given
afraid.
it's a violence-free environment, but you never know when things will change.
Exactly, you never
And that's
change.
that's kind of what I'm concerned about. Right now, we're enjoying a certain kind of life in that community, but it doesn't mean it can't change. It
Yeah, it
can't
doesn't mean
change.
that.
We're seeing it all around us. So we have to form a ring around those young people and give them the support, the love, and the community spirit that we grow up around.
That is right.
That is missing.
That is so true. That is so true.
And if we don't do that, this community could slide like any other community because you think that they don't have um they have it in their heart that they would want to be scammers too and drive big car and get big house and do da 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 da.
Yep.
Everybody wants
And
an easier way to live. So
that is right.
we cannot take it for granted that things will not change. We have to make sure it doesn't change. We have to do
Amen. We think sure doing
we
that.
have to do what we need to do to make sure it stays the way it is or it gets better, not slide. Because if we keep neglecting, if we keep pretending they don't exist, they're gonna start acting up too.
That's
So
right. Correct.
we can't be safe
And
until the community is safe. And we can't say it's in Kingston and it's in Westmoreland and it's in Maypen and it's in whatever and it won't reach you in St. Elizabeth. Stuff are happening in St. Elizabeth in different parts. So
that
it's
is
not
true.
far away.
That is so true.
So I must commend you guys in the church for trying to do something, something tangible. Preaching
Indeed.
to young people from the pulpit now, that's a waste of time. A waste of time. We have to go out there, meet them
That's when the
where they
real
are.
church begins, when we go out there.
Yeah. Anyhow, congratulations to you and keep on doing that. So, we have this initiative for Newmarket that we are all trying to, bring more community spirit, more organization around whether youths and or senior citizens and so on. How do you feel about that? And, what role do you see yourself playing in that whole thing?
Well, that initiative is one that I really like because at the end of the day, we need to keep the spirit of Newmarket going. We need to ensure that as persons from Newmarket that we are connected and we do what we have to do to ensure that our community is well taken care of, because it was the same community that took care of us and molded us to be the individuals that we are. So whatever I can do to assist in whatever way I can, I will definitely do, because I love Newmarket. Despite the fact that I was not born in Jamaica, I consider myself a Jamaican and I am a diehard Newmarket boy.
Right.
Anywhere I go, I tell people that I am proud to be attached to Newmarket. Despite the fact that persons always say Newmarket is a floodborne area, I say yes, it's a floodborne area, but
So
I love that place. Anywhere I go, that is home. That is home for me.
that's nice. And we hope you will continue to keep that attachment strong and alive, and we could see more mentoring, initiative from you and everybody else that are around you, or the young people who you can influence to help. In the chat here we have Jackie saying, I am watching you. Jamel, it's Kale, hi. Yvonne Comrie said we all have to trust in God and go out. Arlene Foster, the government needs to step up real hard and all these crimes in the community to help make it happen, make it better. Yvonne Comrie here saying, glad to hear from you, Pastor. We need to come out of the building. Oh, wow, never spends. Arlene Foster says, you are so right, sir, so true. And I called the other names before. Janice Honus is here. She just said Matt Bean, Clyde Richards. We spoke Yvonne already. Hopelin Smith said hello. Excellent move, young man. Enough blessing. Dane Morgan, Classy Cherry, Abigail T. Brown, Erica Never Spence, Abigail Brown. Thank you guys. Thank you so, so much for being a part of this program with us, to share your thoughts with us and to just give us a shout out. Remember, guys, if you don't give us a shout out, we don't know who you are. We don't know who was on. So you have to say something in the comment section in order for us to know that you are here. We really, really, really appreciate you joining us from week to week. And the support is always welcome. Your comments is always welcome. And if you have questions, we could answer them. And even if you need to put a question there when this broadcast ends, that's fine. Pastor Matt Bean can go back inside there and answer your questions or comment on your question, or myself. It's wonderful to have all of you guys. And Jermane, I so want to thank you for your service to the community, for your inspiration, for holding up your head as a young man, for making your mama proud, your whole family. And
Indeed,
all
indeed.
of us from Newmarket, especially Car, we are so proud of you. We are so, so, so proud of you. I want
Thank
you
you.
to continue to do well. So before I run off here, are you married yet, Jermaine? Because
Oh no,
I
no,
know
not
the
as yet.
ladies want to know. I'm just asking on behalf of all the single ladies out there.
Not as yet.
No, no, you're not married yet. Okay, Jermaine. I know your grandparents, Mass Buster and Miss Cardell, must be really, really proud of you also. Those are two strong persons in the community where leadership and godliness are concerned. Those people have lived exemplary
Those-
life all their lives. I've known them. So I'm sure they're proud of you and your aunts and uncles. So I want to thank you wholeheartedly for being here, for speaking to us candidly about your life, how you came through and how you grew up and where you are today. And I want to thank you for taking the time. I know you're busy. Hopefully one day I'll hear that you're an engineer and you're able to to rebuild flat bridge or improve flat bridge.
Let us see what life holds. Yes, let us see. Let us see.
The story, they always say that flat bridge was built by slaves. And so
Yes.
far, no one has been able to improve on Flatbridge. But yet, those
Uh,
poor slaves were able to build Flatbridge, and it still exists after such a long time.
that is so true. It shows you where their mind was at that time.
Yeah, yeah. So
Mine was very advanced.
we don't know what they did or how they did it, but it has lasted. It has stood the test of time, and nobody has been able to improve on it.
Yes, yes, yes.
Anyway, it's nice hanging with you. I hope you will come back here another time. We sure include you in the discussions that we're having with other young people from the area as we try to expand on the plans that we have for bringing back sports to Newmarket, bringing something there specifically for the or senior citizens so that they can go out and exercise and do some kind of activity besides just staying around in their homes. You know, they can meet with other people and talk and get some their blood pressure check and get, some kind of service.
Yes,
Hoping
yes.
that we will really be able to push through these projects not too long from now and to have some kind of sports complex that is working so that young people can have activities, not just the males, but the males and the females. So
Yes.
I really hope you will be a part of that initiative and we
By
continue.
God's grace, I plan to be, yes.
Thank you. We continue to strive and we continue to build. And remember, build those rings around those young people. Don't stop doing it. They'll
Don't,
resent you at first, but they'll come around to thank you.
I don't plan on stopping at all. I don't plan on stopping at
Show the love. Yes. Gotta show the love and support. That's what
Yes,
they're
yes.
missing. Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you for joining us here on Impact. Your life
Thank
has really
you.
been an impact to the community, and we're proud of you.
Thank you very much. It was my pleasure. Thank you so much for allowing me to participate in this wonderful program.
Thank you. And thank you all for joining us, audience. Bye bye.
Bye bye.